This new app here about video screen record. So I'm going to talk about the Unabomber. I just did a whole 5-minute conversation on it, and it didn't record, so it's kind of frustrating. But anyway, I'm going to show you real quick, and I'm going to try to recap, is that the Unabomber was, if you remember him, he was actually sending bombs through the mail package system. And do you know that there was more money spent on the Unabomber ever in history to capture somebody? Not kidding you. It's something like $7 million. It actually may have been 70 million. I can't remember the number. $7 million or something that they'd spent, and had more forces trying to capture him because he was very intelligent, very deceptive, right? And the thing is, he actually had a high IQ. He'd actually written several books and other things, and he is a very collegiate individual, a very like a genius. And there's a problem. Genius can either be used for love and peace, or it can be used for evil and war. Now, I got to repeat on though that his intent was in the right place. He was trying to create a balance between the industrialized world and nature. He was disappointed in the way that the world was destroying the land and resources, the way that we didn't treat the animals very proper in this situation, right? So he wasn't like completely anti-tech, but he wanted more of a balance, okay, from my understanding. So I cannot guarantee, but from my reading on his manifesto. Now, that's what I was going to tell you, that it's amazing that they originally on his manifesto, and that's how he was caught, through his manifesto, describing what his demands were, right, and what he wanted to be heard for. And actually, so his brother actually turned him in, his own brother, because at first they released a manifesto through their news stations. I think Oprah Winfrey did a run on it, and other ones. But anyway, at first they were very concerned about running his manifesto because they said they're giving in to a terrorist. But they said that, but his threats were he's going to harm more people if his manifesto wasn't met. So they took the threat eventually, and actually ended up leading to his arrest, his manifesto. Okay, like I said, I repeat, I believe his heart was in a place, but boy, his actions wrong. That's what you got to remember in this world. Make sure you do the right actions when you want to be heard or spoken to. You know what I mean? Do not, it's common sense. You don't go around bombing people. But the thing is that he felt desperate, and he felt that was the best way he could do this. But now he's serving a life in prison. They originally were going to try to commit him under, to have him executed, but then he got tried under mental insanity or something like that, right? And so anyway, but I want to show you more of anything about one of these sketches that blows my mind when I looked at this sketch. I'm trying to come back here to this because I kind of screwed it up when on my previous recording. That I want to show you something about his right here. Now, I don't have my pen here, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to kind of walk you through this. I don't know how to best do it. Here's a, let's see, what was the best one I had of him? Right here. Oh, yeah, right here at the top. Now, what happened? Shit, what's happening? Darn it, it's all over the place. Now, what's going on? The Unabomber. There we go. Here's the Unabomber. The image I'm going to get for you is... Well, there's one that was really bright and white that I want to show you. And yeah, it's this one right here. Let's look at this one right here. Okay, now I'm going to have to zoom in here. But you got to realize the spiritual world, if you don't think they have 1% control of this world, and even because you're reading that sketch, I'm going to try to zoom in here. You have to look dead center, and you're going to see some kind of... Right there on his right lens, you'll see a demonic, evil-looking thing. I'll try to hold it steady. See the two eyes and teeth? Kind of like a little statue. I don't have my pen, so I hope you can see that. I'll hold that dead center on his right lens, okay? That right there is something evil, like blocking the vision, right? And over here, you'll see something else too. In this one, you'll see an object in there, kind of hard to see. Not the white light, but in the tanned area. I mean, the darkest, sketchy area, okay? So there's stuff all in this thing. Like even up here on the top of his hairdo, you'll see, like, it's hard. It's right in the mid-center here. The top of the hairdo, it's about the best I can do. You'll see some kind of like thing with the head with two eyes, and it's got its hand holding something white, like a scroll or something. It's breathing like something out its mouth. I mean, it's very obvious and I hope you can see that. So there's something demonic, even the hair drying. Now, over here on the left, in the hair here, I'm going to zoom up here and see here, there's kind of like a lady. You can see her ear and some kind of long hair kind of wisping around down there, and some kind of short hair up there, and then some eye and a nose and a mouth. So there's a lot going on here, right? So anyway, so even in these sketches, you can see that there's a lot of spiritual communication there. And the reason I brought that up is because when I was in the Chicago Museum of Art and it was near the Natural Museum even, that I saw a painting of George Washington, and in that painting it had this oil painting, and literally there was like this demon or Satan devil thing peeking around the curtain, and it was an oil painting of him that went back to like I don't know, it was like can't remember. It was like gosh, way back like 1785 or something ridiculous. But anyway, see, those truths that are written even in the artwork, right? And so not to judge George Washington, but he was actually working for the British still under disguise, working through Freemasons as well. Not judging the Freemasons, folks. I'm just saying that these are things you need to that are facts that were hidden there. And his dad was created the bootlegging industry from out of Canada, so he was a bootlegger of liquor through using Canada and stuff like that. So anyway, so there was a lot of stuff that's questionable. We know about the 13 colonies and that, that the whole United States was kind of founded on some sketchy background, right? So, but anyway, I don't need to repeat that. But anyway, if you look in here, on that. So I was just saying, in the paintings, now we even had the Mandela effect with the Mona Lisa, where she smiles now, where she had a frown before, or just nonchalant smile. So there's probably communication that she's laughing at the world now to the Mona Lisa. Anyway, all right, that's all I got. That's a recap of the Unabomber. Anyway, so I'm going to stop this now and hopefully get it recorded this time. So, there, now I got a pin. You got to be kidding me. So anyway, here's the. Oh no, it didn't last. The pin doesn't last. Are you kidding me? There it is. There's one of them. Talking about this. And there's the head and the hair. Talking about that. Her and something up there throwing up and puking. Okay. So, all right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And thank you all for watching this. Appreciate it. Love you all.